Hi everyone, in today's video what I'd like to do is share with you what it looks like in your iHub Global back office. This is something for somebody who may be interested in joining iHub Global or being a host for a Helium hotspot or even just being an affiliate, but it'll actually it's a very in-depth, thorough back office, and it's something that when you get into it and after you create your account and you see how thorough it is, it's very impressive what they've got going on here. So when you first log in after you create your account, okay, it's going to actually bring you into your back office, and it'll actually have right here what you need to do or what's next in line. Okay, so like if you have not reserved a hotspot, or if you wanted to get this in, log into your back office to get your affiliate link is going to be right underneath your account overview. It's going to show you whatever your username you have, whatever member ID you have, and then also your email as well as who sponsored you. But right below it, here's the affiliate link. So if you wanted to share this opportunity with somebody else, make sure you share that link right there, so you can just copy and paste that into whatever you want to share with people. But it's also going to tell you where you're at as far as along the lines of whether getting a hotspot or, like if you're just an affiliate, then this will actually help you keep track of your team and everything as well. But in this case here, what I want to show you is if it's got anything that you need to do, it's going to pop up right here, and it'll usually be kind of bold. And it's also got here as well. So you have the section down here, and it's got your status, and it's got congratulations, you have successfully activated your hotspot and you're now qualified for another hotspot. So right now here in the United States, if you already have a hotspot in your host, or you have ordered a hotspot and it's actually in place at a location, once it's activated, you can actually order another hotspot if you have somebody that, a friend or family member or a business acquaintance or something that you want to share it with. So you can actually order another hotspot, and it'll walk you through that. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this just to show you what that screen looks like. So even if you were brand new and were creating your first hotspot, it would have a button for you to choose what you want to do. So in this case here, what iHub is doing, which is really nice because of the cost of these units themselves, they're very expensive, and so they're asking people to do a deposit. And what you can do is there's two options you have. They have the $400 deposit, and what you do is it kind of gives you a breakdown here. So you're going to get the Helium generator itself, the passive income generator, and with your order, you'll get an antenna voucher to. Because what they figured out that the larger antennas that are actually mounted outside on a roof or outside get better reception. It generates more HNT helium. So in this case here, in order to reserve your hotspot and get the order rolling, what you would do is there's an application fee of $99, and then with that $99, there's when you activate your unit, there's a $25 charge. Now, this is something that you do. I just try to tell people that how much helium that you generate is going to cover your. It's going to cover your fees and everything as far as what you put into it. So don't let that distract you or take away from you sharing the opportunity or actually taking advantage of the opportunity. So in this case here, you can either do. Each of them has an application fee. There's two options. There's a $400 deposit when it gets shipped out to you, or you can lease the unit for $18 a month. So what it does is it shows you the total cost. So it'd be the $124, which is the $99 plus the $25, plus the $400 refundable deposit. If you go with the $400 deposit, eventually you can get that back whenever you return the unit, or if you just decide you don't want to do it and you send the unit back, you will get that $400 deposit back. However, if you go with the lease unit, you still have to pay the $99 and the $25, so you have the $124, but then it's you sign a contract that shows $18 per month. But over the course of 3 years, because that's what they're doing, the lease is an initial 3-year contract, and it'll be extended after that. But if you still want to be a host and have the hotspot, but if you only wanted to do it for 3 years, what you would be paying is a total of $648 over the course of those 3 years, but you wouldn't get that money back. Okay, so there are advantages to going with the $400 deposit, because it's a one-time fee, and then at the end, when you do get it back, if you decide to no longer be a host, and you return the unit, you get that money back. Okay, so it's just a matter of where you are financially, is if you're able to do the deposit at the beginning, or if you just want to do the lease. But either way, my recommendation to everybody is make sure you keep track of all your records as far as paying what you've paid for the hotspot itself, and as far as activating it and all that, because in order to if any type of income that you have that you generate from the helium, okay, that the hotspots generate, that is any fees that you have when it comes time for taxes or whatever, it's a business expense, because in order to actually generate the helium to make money or earn helium and a passive income from it, you have to have the tools in order to do it. And so in this case here, it would be a business expense. And like I always recommend to people is to check with your accountant or CPA and find out what information they need. But to just definitely make sure you keep track of all your receipts as far as what you paid for, because that's something that will benefit you down the road. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So when you go ahead and do this, I'm just going to do this as an example. Let's just so you see what the screen is, that I'm going to exit out of it because I don't want to order another one right now. But you hit the Get Started button, and it's going to ask you to fill out all this information, and it's step by step what you need to do. Okay, so don't get overwhelmed. It's very easy to follow. Just do one step at a time. And that's what's, let me see. I want to get out of here. I'm going to go back to my dashboard. So in this case here, that's what it looks like when you go to create after you create your account, if you wanted to be a host of a hotspot. And what's nice about what the features that they've added to the back office, they also have an alert section. So like after you have your unit and it's plugged in, or else if you have other people that are on your team that you've referred to iHub, if one of their units is showing up as being offline or something, or there's an issue or something in the blockchain, it'll show up here in the top section by the alerts, and they have it highlighted. So in this case here, I have no alerts. But actually, you know what? I want to show you one other thing on that hotspot thing to kind of offset the cost. What iHub is doing that's really, really nice. Okay. So it's like if anybody who actually orders a hotspot, and whether it's by the deposit or the lease, once you place your order with iHub, they're going to send you a $250 savings voucher for travel, and you can use it at any time. It doesn't expire. And if you took a trip and you only use like maybe $100 or whatever, the balance still stays there. But so that's just when you first place your order and it gets in the works, you'll get a $250 voucher code. And then when you get your unit and you activate it, they'll get you another $250. So you can get a total of $500 in travel savings vouchers, which when you go through iHub Travel, they have the best prices that beat everybody online. And that's another video to explain, but that's just another bonus. So when you're looking at the cost of this, you're not only, okay, so you're paying for the deposit and having the unit shipped to you and everything, but at the same time, you're getting pretty much you're recouping that money in travel savings vouchers. And like these never expire. So it's something that you could use 2 years, 3 years down the road or whatever. So this is something, it's an added advantage. So I just kind of want to point that out because it's a nice thing that they just recently added. So it's very nice they want people to help build the Internet of Things in the blockchain and, reserve your unit and your location for the iHub miner. But at the same time, they realize that you're, investing some money into doing that. But at the same time, they're also helping everybody out by paying it back with that. Okay, so let me go back to the dashboard. So in this case here, once you place that order for your hotspot, then it'll actually tell you what the next steps are. Okay, so this is something that their back office is very thorough and intuitive, and it'll actually it's got training all over the place. So if you, it'll actually take you and show you where your hotspots are at. So like I'll just do an example here, and it'll actually show you how detailed their back office is. Okay, so go to Hotspot Viewer, Hosted Hotspots, and let's see. Okay, so in this case here, this is my hotspot in my location. Okay, so it's actually going to show you in the back office, where, what the status is. It's online, it's synced. It says what the vendor of the hotspot unit was. the reward scale. Like in this case here, because I'm in one of the first people in my area, so there's no other witnesses right now. So it's a good thing if you're in an area that has witnesses or other hotspots, but if you don't let that deter you either, because whether you do this now or later, this is going to happen. So it's something that if you're first in the area and then other hotspots start coming online in the area, it's really going to benefit you. So it just gives you a nice breakdown. It shows you the 24 hours, 7 days, and then 30 days. And then also, let me go to the map, network map. So this will show you, and I'm going to do this to show you an example. Like this is where I'm at in Galena, Illinois. Okay, so there's a couple units over here, but Galena is very hilly. And so in this case here, my antenna is not able to reach their antennas, okay? But both these people here have shorter antennas where I have a larger antenna on my roof. So when these people here actually put a larger antenna on the roof, my antenna and my hotspot should actually recognize theirs. But what I want to do is I'm going to go to Halstead. We're going to go in to Chicago. So if you're wondering if this is happening, this tells you how many people. This is just the Chicagoland area. See all these green dots? These are people that are actually hosting a hotspot and have them online in sync. So this is something on a global level. This is happening. So it's great for you to take advantage of it. And you can see here the further out west, there's Chicago. I'm way out over here. And then you even go into to Dubuque, Iowa, and it shows you different hotspots that are popping up. So eventually, the entire United States is going to look like it's going to look like a bunch of green dots, because each dot has a significance to it, whether it's a planned hotspot or it's one that's actually on order, and the green dots are ones that are actually activated. So I wanted to share this with everybody because it's it may seem overwhelming at the beginning, but don't get overwhelmed. Their back office is so easy to follow, and it takes you step by step what you need to do, and it does it so you don't get lost. And if you have any questions, they do have support. But at the same time, if you follow each instruction step by step, you should have no problems at all. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I will have an email address below for you to contact me as well as my affiliate link. If anybody shared this opportunity with you, make sure you go through them and get their affiliate link so they get credited for sharing this great opportunity with you. So like I said, if you have any questions, let me know, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.